Well, hello all. In this video, you'll see me clean the carburetor of my motorbike. I show how badly the motorbike ran before and then how it ran after. It's a lot better. It's not perfect. I think the spark plug needs some attention, needs a wire brushing, and the gap narrowed a little bit. But to take the carburetor off, in theory, there's only two nuts, two bolts, the screwy thing on the top, which comes from the throttle, a fuel pipe, and disconnect it to the air filter. Very simple job. Oh, but what a terrible, horrible, very bad day I had doing this terrible, horrible, very bad, I would call it rather a crappy job, which I did not enjoy 1 second of. Yet it's going. You know, you can be involved with this job and you can spend half an hour trying to put one little nut on in a very awkward spot. And that's what I did. And I took it on and off, and taking it off was very easy. There's only one way it can come off. Putting it back together again, I watched all the YouTube videos. Thank you, very kind people, for showing me how it's done. It looked so civilized and easy and interesting. But when you're smelling of petrol and your hands are all filled with grease, and you find there's a whole lot of different ways you can put that thing together. There's the throttle control. It slides down the top of the column. You first screw it off and you pull it out. You can't see how it comes out. Then when you try to put it back again, oh, there's so many little ways it can go back in. And there's only one way, and it doesn't want to go that way. And eventually, after 6 attempts, 3 to 4 hours of fiddling with nuts and bolts, I was frantic. I was distressed. I felt I was in hell. Taking these nuts off did not help. So I'm going to take that nut off with an 8. And so that takes it off. And maybe I can then pull this carburetor out from the air pipe here, the air filter pipe. There. Seems to be attached to a pipe. I'm really, probably a fuel pipe of some sort. I'm just going to try and pop there. I'll pop that fuel pipe off. And there's the carburetor. Wow. So now that the carburetor is off, I'm about to try and clean it. I don't have an old toothbrush, so I'm going to have to use a new one. Okay, so that has got most of the dirt off. So we took these screws, the 3 screws out here from the carburetor. 2 of them came easily. The one was absolutely stuck in. And I tried sawing it and using a vice grip, and it just was still unable to turn. And then is the last ditch attempt. I prayed, Lord, loosen it. And with almost no effort, it came loose. So this is what it looks like inside. So there's the cap off. And here is the main, I believe the main valve. I loosened that with this, what is it, a 7mm spanner. That came loose. And I looked down the throat of it and it looks completely unblocked, which is bad news. I was hoping that it was blocked. So that is the main air, the main fuel jet. This is the secondary fuel jet, which I'm just using a screwdriver to unscrew. So let's see. So when we look down that one at the light, I see no light through it. So this one, I would say, is blocked. So we'll take a wire from a wire brush and push it down that hole till we see the light, and we will also use a cleaner on it. So I will leave that to soak. I'm going to take a piece of wire from a wire brush and just poke it through here. These screws, we just check tight, tight, tight. And now it's a matter of putting this all back. This would be my idea of just a terrible existence. It's just spending hours and hours on the same mindless task and getting absolutely nowhere. And eventually I managed to slide it's actually the needle, and there's a brass tube inside a cylinder that gets pulled up to allow air in, and the needle gets pulled up to allow petrol in. They happen simultaneously, and that's why you accelerate. And if there's something blocked, you don't get very good acceleration. My motorbike, 150cc Moto Mia, which is a type of 150 Honda clone, Oriental type, it was just spluttering along, and I found the secondary or idle fuel valve was blocked. I tried to clean it. I did. I used carb cleaner. You'll see in this video. What an unpleasant way. I spent 2 days on it. It should be a very easy job, and I'm sure for people who've done it, now I've done it 6 times, in, I can't get it right, can't get this right, can't get this thing, throttle won't work properly, and oh, now you can't get the fuel pipe back on, oh, now you can't get these nuts in because this is in the way, and you turn the nut or the bolt, turn, it falls into the engine, you can't find it. Eventually you spend half an hour turning this thing and fiddling in every direction. They could put a beveled bolt on. Bevel would find the hole, and then it would automatically center and find the hole. No one does that. There's just no way. What an unpleasant, awful, terrible job. Luckily, the bike is going pretty well, not perfectly. You saw it go. Yay, yay.